Texas baseball with an anxious weekend, waiting to see if it would host a regional at UFCU Dish Falk Field for the first time since 2011.
As the Pats started to mount their comeback, everybody started thinking, is this really going to happen? I mean, they were down 28-3 at one point.
2 days of back-to-back rounds of golf over this Saturday and Sunday. This morning, 8 matches to start the knockout round. The question will be whether or not Shane Buechele can go in pregame warm-ups today, not even throwing the football, so his injury could be far worse than anticipated.
Players who start the year here in Round Rock are certainly hoping that they don't finish the year here with the Express.
The most glaring absence here at Media Day is junior linebacker Malik Jefferson.
The next chapter of his life is about to begin. He told us he has his white coat ceremony in a couple of weeks.
A&M is, it's the rivalry.
Probably as good as I've ever seen. I think it's going to be very exciting.
This place is going to be electric.
You put those two teams in a regional.
Texas and Texas A&M renewing their rivalry this evening in the Austin Regional. Both teams winning their opening games on Friday in dominant fashion to set up this edition of the Lone Star rivalry. First pitch just a few minutes ago. Aggies the home team, and in the top of the first, Cody Clemens with a 3-run homer to right to get the scoring started. Right now it is 3-0 in the bottom of the first.
Hook 'em horns, KXAN, channel 36, Austin, Texas. Hook 'em, baby.
This guy's clearly excited about this newscast and maybe the game as well. Our Andrew Snicker reporting that scalpers are asking for as much as $300 for a pair of tickets to tonight's game. Fans starting to pack in and around the dish as early as 2 hours before first pitch. Longhorns and Aggies alike desperate for a taste of what once was.
I was too excited.
Amongst each other, having a good time. That's what it is.
Earlier today at the Dish, Indiana and Texas Southern in an elimination game. Scoreless until the fourth. Ryan Feynman scores Scott Bradley. That starts a 3-run inning, but the 1 run was plenty enough. Paul Milto throws a shutout. Hoosiers win at 6-0. Tigers failing to score a run all regional. So Indiana lives to play another day. IU back in action tomorrow at 2 o'clock against the loser of tonight's Texas A&M game in another elimination game. Winner of this UT A&M game gets the winner of that Sunday afternoon game later that evening. Hope you kept up with all of that. Coming up after the break, we hit the links. Tiger Woods surging up the leaderboard.
Ivan, what's up, man?
Aria Bastami might be the most popular kid at Texas.
People stop me and take a picture with me. I'm like, why are you taking a picture with me?
No, he's not a football or basketball player. Instead, he just raps about them.
Smart though, you can put that on Shaka. It really seems you can't hang with the team. Working so hard they will push to extremes.
And those athletes have taken notice.
A bunch of the guys on both the football team and the basketball team, they've just been extremely supportive, which is crazy for me. Because it's like I fanboy on them.
Nothing's ever been the same, and I never change, always kept it real. Longhorns, yeah, you know the deal. Other people out in Oklahoma that was trying to hate, they can check the film.
After a rap about Texas football blew up, it was Tom Herman's turn to take notice, which earned Bastami an invite to the football complex.
I'm in a hallway. Tom Herman comes out of nowhere, comes through the doors, and he goes, "It's the rapper himself." I lost my mind it's just one of those things where it's an outer body experience, what the heck is going on?
Herman wanted Bastami to write a new rap celebrating Texas' 3rd-ranked recruiting class.
This time put your horns up, cause you know it's that revolution.
The result?
This is Texas, so we do it bigger. They don't want it, well, go figure. You ain't messing with the team. Pick you off, Jalen Green. Flow fire, call it arson. Rush the ball, Daniel Carson. Feeling like graffiti, cause you ain't passing me easy.
His first real music video.
I'm like, I'm not in a music video. I don't know what this is. And then I'll watch myself and I'm like, no, that's my face. I am on this music video with Texas football.
But for as effortless as he makes it seem, it hasn't always been easy.
Confidence was one of those things that, for me, internally was a struggle. And so, again, I say this with all the support that people have been giving me, it builds you up and builds your confidence. I think a lot of people have talents that they just keep to themselves, and they shouldn't. I think this is what that experience has taught for me, is just go and do it. I feel like the luckiest guy in the world that this is all happening and people are so supportive.
If the athletes set the trend, than Bastami's the latest one.
I can feel that we determined, cause we don't need no fairy dust. You can ask Tom Herman.
College baseball lost arguably its biggest legend.
He's inspired the young coaches to the most veteran coaches in the country for many, many years.
Augie Garrido left the game in 2016 after his 20th season at Texas and 48 years total in the dugout.
He kept a very difficult game simple for thousands of kids over the last 50 years.
With 1,975 wins and 5 national championships at 2 different schools, his impact on the game is without question.
He had a great ability to understand it's a game and that we have to look at it as a game. That to me is probably his biggest strength, of just how to motivate his players to really maximize them.
From his perch here in the dugout, Garrido oversaw more wins than any coach in college baseball history. But for anyone who played or coached or worked under Garrido, his legacy extends far beyond the diamond.
He was a father figure to us, he was a coach, and many other things. He was just so comforting, sensitive. He knew how tough this game was, how tough life was.
What really was important to him was feeling like he made a difference in people's life, whether it was baseball, whether it was something that had nothing to do with baseball. That was his passion.
I'm really, really thankful that he embraced me. And the last text he sent to me was, "I'm thankful for our friendship."
And that's what Garrido was. Thankful. Thankful for everything the game brought to him. Chris Tavarez, KXAN News.